explosive, vulnerable precision, like a practice for its
Y'all, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Kingdom Things Podcast. Within Kingdom Things Podcast, I channel energies and messages from my Akashic record or my soul to share with the planet. We are in the mass shift, the mass awakening of the human consciousness, where we are aligning to our existential nature, a remembrance of God, the divine within. The understanding that we are all God in the physical. We are all divine energies, limitless energies having a human experience. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. Quite literally, we are all awakening to our divine presence, our limitless nature. And my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast, our podcast, the universe's podcast, God's podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast, was an intuitive guided step that I took from my soul space, soul nudge, in order for me to share my internal wisdom, my chakra with the planet to help with the spiritual rapid evolution of the human consciousness that we're now experiencing in mass. I channel energies and messages from all over God's creation, beings, energies from all over God's creation. Today, we will be channeling universal consciousness, or the oneness of all things, the oneness of omnipotent, sentient, infinite, intelligent energies, infinitely sentient, infinitely intelligent energies, universal consciousness, about our spiritual evolution. I'm going to sit back, transcendental channel, so I will close my eyes. You're more than welcome to close your eyes to allow the energies and messages to permeate you and uplift you where they can. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel or follow the channel if you're watching tuned in on Spotify. Subscribe to the channel if you're tuned in on YouTube. Subscribe to the podcast if you're tuned in on YouTube. Like the channel. Like the video if you're watching on YouTube, to help proliferate the Kingdom Things Podcast journey to a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth. I'm going to go ahead and sit back now. Here we go. Thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate you. When I say I mean the oneness of all things, is we are the oneness of all things. The I am is all things. We appreciate you and humanity, as you and humanity are truly one. For y'all's Texan vernacular, y'all's contribution to the oneness of all things, or God. As you understand how your spiritual evolution or your self-mastery and the way that you are no longer proliferated and wandering as wanton beings, wanton in the way that you allow the fluidity of your energy, the reciprocal cycling of your energy in ways that are unmastered or out of alignment with your wellness or the oneness of all things or divine orchestration. You are now remembering that your internal signalings of your bodies, of your nature, are not because you want something or not because you need something or desire something, but it is your nature, your body, your spirit, your soul speaking to you to help you through your evolution, speaking to you to grow you more into your divine presence, speaking to you to allow you to come into the fold of infinite creation. Thank you, Ashley. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this Kingdom Things Podcast transmission for a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth, for a healed and balanced God creation, infinite creation. When you're done here with Kingdom Things Podcast, I also channel my healing and uplifting messages through my music. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube and possibly other spaces and places at this time. I use music as a way for me to proliferate my healing wisdoms and energies, to share it with the world as truly the things, the energies and the messages and the wisdoms that we find within ourselves were always intended for us to seed in the planet, seed unto the planet, to share unto the planet, to allow for evolution and growth of the planet, to allow for our beingness to be medicine to the planet. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube, possibly other spaces and places at this time. I also am a home chef. I really enjoy cooking. I intuitively cook. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. I have the cooking channel. We talk, we kiki. I talk about whatever God puts on my heart. And then I have some other really cool content within the Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips catalog on YouTube. I also am an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It was a part of my awakening process. It was a part of my soul awakening my authentic frequency in order to share my authentic frequency and the literatures with the world to help the world awaken en masse and understand what we're going through is natural. It's the ways of creation. It is evolution. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts of the book are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her friend, her twin flame, in the hallway of her school, Manhattan Prep. Y'all know the synopsis. You might not, but I'm going to say it's the synopsis, baby. It's the synopsis that I say in every video. Asia's kidnapped by twin flames' dad's goons. Aussie and Chase get into a lot of really cool things together because it allows for the evolution of themselves, of their natural nature, of their limitless nature, of their dharmic nature. The 3rd part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is the book, My Other Half, which is introduced in Asia's universe. My other half is one soul that incarnates in 2 bodies over many lifetimes. So many people, many beings, many situations, the consciousness evolution of each lifetime, each paradigm of reality, so that these 2 people, this one soul and 2 bodies of the twin flame journey, the divine counterpart journey, so that their love can't work. They will co-create their love, solidify their love in a lifetime. Which lifetime, under which circumstance? The book is prophetic. Last but certainly not least, a few more things. Asia's story, a lot of really cool goodies. I channel my wisdom and my energies into all of these things to share with the world to help uplift the planet. Asia's story, the animated series, is available to stream for free at this time on YouTube. I channel my wisdoms, chakra, energy, my spiritual evolution into the animated series. I hope it's uplifting and soul activating and soul aligning for you. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is a channel that I have on YouTube. I channel celestial and galactic energies to assist with our rapid evolutionary journey, really help medicine for the soul, for the spirit, for the energy. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is available to stream on YouTube. Lastly, but certainly not least, I am offering powwow sessions where I channel specifically curated energies and messages that your soul, or God, the oneness of all things, our soul, God, the oneness of all things, wants you to experience in order for you to come into alignment with more limitless dimensions of yourself, more of your limitless nature. All of the content and links are below. Whatever calls to your heart, baby, all the content is timeless. I hope it's uplifting, soul aligning, soul activating for you to be more of your autonomous, liberated, limitless self. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because as you love on yourself, you activate your genome, your DNA, which directly corresponds with your consciousness evolution, expansion, so that you can perceive yourself in more limitless nature, perceive our reality in more of a limitless nature to help towards the growth, expansion of reality, or the meeting of the 2033 prophecy, the King of Things podcast 2033 prophecy. The oneness of all things, God was like, Ashley, share this prophecy with the world. I'm going to channel this prophecy through you. Share it with the world. By the year 2033, human culture of planet Earth, we will be in the consciousness evolutionary status to understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace as disease, death, war, famine, and no poverty, as well as poverty were paradigms that were manifested out of our lack consciousness or our misalignment with the oneness of all things, or our disassociation with our soul or the oneness of all things, our lack of remembrance of who we are existentially. We are all coming online. We are all manifesting this 2033 prophecy, a human culture with no disease, no death, no famine, no war, world peace, no poverty. Welcome to the future, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.
Everything goes at the center of the solar system, where I shine like the Most High. You would think that I was